Braid Show. I'm your host, Mr. Big Braids, coming to you live from a reservation somewhere, taking a look at BTC. The rest of the market coming in at 16,527. Talking about kicking off on the wrong foot, but on our channel, definitely on the right foot, because we knew it was going to be coming to this price action. Ever since back here in November, we've been talking about this price action here. When we started talking about dippy action, I was looking at this area here as far as the support. Here we are at this low price action. How low are we going to go? That just remains to be seen. As you can tell, we've had some enormous dippy action come through here, and then here again. The dips are getting shorter and shorter. We've been looking at this area of interest since back in November. We were waiting for this to come. Here we are at this low price action, and here we are looking at that low price action. People talking about some low price action down at 8 to 12,000 area. That's what we put out as far as wishful thinking. I'm definitely out here ready to buy, coming in at that 16,529. I definitely love the sales price action across the board. As you can tell, there is sales price action everywhere. I have definitely begun to start buying. So I know there's a lot of people out there that are just totally upset with the DCX because they started buying in back up here, back when it was really expensive, and then buying in again, and then buying in again, when we were waiting and holding to start around this time, right around this area here. So as far as getting some DCA action, that's my plan, and that's what I'm sticking to. And you always got to remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. So always got to make out your plan, get your plan ready. People selling and taking losses for tax purposes and such, but when you're just now getting ready to buy, yeah, there's no sweat off for everything. Definitely holding on to a lot of the altcoins that have already bottomed out at the bottom. But buying across the board on stocks and crypto, making sure to diversify. And I definitely spread it around in multiple applications. So much stuff getting hacked now. I never keep my eggs in one basket, so so I mean, if something gets taken out of here and there, I'm definitely gonna fight to get it back. But at least I know not all my stuff's taken all at once. So I got multiple apps. I got different stashes. I got things here and there. But yeah, and that's definitely what I started looking for in the beginning, because you see so many hackers across the board all these years, all these it's been decades now. Hacking's been around forever, and we see that go on the regular. So but the security's getting tighter and tighter. Since way back in the day, you could pretty much get away with anything, and then nowadays it's like everything's so. I mean, your digital fingerprints are out there all across the board, and so keeping an eye on that price action, and especially money's they're being able to track this stuff pretty fast. So like lightning quick, it's getting to where. But I'm sure there's those hackers that are up to the challenge, and they're like, "Well, I just want to see if I can do it. Let's get this done." But I mean, still, it's the way we're going. We're heading towards the future, and I'm sure they're going to figure out more security protocols along the way. So definitely interesting to see where we're going to be going to that. We see so many securities, and we see so many like virus protection projects coming into play. We see a lot of digital securities, digital safes. All the cold wallets are getting selling off the shelves, and we got low price action across the board. So I'm definitely out here looking around, making sure that get the best sales price action that I possibly can. And I see these videos everywhere. Everybody's got these bottoms. Everybody's talking bottoms. Oh, we're at the bottom. We're at the bottom. How many bottoms we've been talking about here? We've been hitting bottoms all the way across here, and I mean, there was no support in those areas. Everybody's like, oh yeah, we're at the bottom. We're at the bottom. We're at the bottom, and nobody knew where the bottom is. People still talking about the bottom, and it's definitely we're the shakeouts happening. The market's just been going through some chaos. We've had COVID. We've had Russia, Ukraine, China, Taiwan. We've had blizzards across. I mean, high gas prices, and these high interest rate hikes has definitely affected everything across the board, stocks and crypto alike. And this was just all part of the algorithm that definitely made everything play out and get this low price action going. So I'm definitely out here excited. I'm definitely out here excited because I love low price action. I love sales, and I'll say that daily. I love sales. The more bang for the buck that I can get, the better. So I was just, I made some few purchases today, and I was like, holy crap! I remember when it was, you drop $1,000 down, you wouldn't even get a portion of anything buying up here. And I'd imagine, and I could see why people are so pissed off. But I mean, DYOR, always do your own research. Make sure you're everybody just goes to the first person, like, here, man, this is what's happening. This is happening. And everybody's okay. I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna do it. And here we are at some low price action. I've heard moon talk constantly. Oh yeah, we're going to the moon. 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 Here we are at some all-time low price action. But for those of us in our community, we already knew this. We've been talking about this since way back in the day. We've been talking about this since all year, waiting for some low price action. So here we are, looking at this all-time. We're at that point where we can decide. We're like, well, am I ready to buy? Is this time to buy? And at this point, we didn't have to go through getting chopped up all the way down. And I'm sure that's what happened. People buying in, hearing people say, we're going to the moon. They buy in and nothing. Then they lose money. They sell. And then they hit the bottom. And they're saying people are calling bottom. And then they buy in again. And then it dips down some more. They got shredded again. And, and I've been reading that everywhere. I've been seeing stories about that. I've been hearing stories about that. And then pretty soon I see a lot of these people that are talking about that. Pretty soon everything's a scam and everything's horrible and it's awful. And then you got, people like me out here saying, I am so excited about the sale because we got all-time low price action. Uh, you know, accumulation's been wonderful. I mean, as you can tell, there's still buys and sells going on. People are still buying in, people are still selling, people are still buying, and the retail is just getting shook. We talk about a lot of holders in retail. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are, definitely like, I'm definitely one of them. I'm myself in retail. So, and, I own less than 10 Bitcoins, so that's, I mean, and even, it's like crazy, and I'm one of those people that's just happy with one. And that's where I'm sticking to. And if we can get this 8 to 12,000 area, I will definitely, I'm definitely gonna go for it. That's my gamble, though. That's what I'm gonna roll with. That's what I'm looking for, that low price action. I would rather have bought in at a low price action than trying to dive bomb in at 47,000. I mean, that's something that that's going to be out of my price range. But at this point, at all these low price action, everything's getting to be definitely affordable for across the board. Everything else is freaking, the prices are totally outrageously high. Food costs, rent costs, light costs, but stocks and crypto, all-time low price action. And I'm here for the long run, so I'm out here for the next 10 years. So I'm definitely loving the accumulation now while I can get it, all this low price action. Definitely gonna be doing some DCA over the next few years, and 10 years, definitely gonna be looking at that price action. We're gonna be talking about it as we go. So I'm here for the long run. I'm gonna keep the videos coming. Definitely excited to see where we're going with this price action, but just want to do another update and get into that 10-minute area. So I'm definitely excited to see where we're going into the next couple of days. And here we are. We did lose that support. So, there could be possible a couple of micro fibs there. Could get some movement back up to the upside. But I got my eyes on this 15,890. And if we lose that price action, we get that 15,707. If we lose that price action, we're definitely going to be in that how low can we go scenario. So how low can we go? We had this 15,475. We've got that area there. Are we going to see that price action? It's definitely on the table. Still got a lot of people buying up the price action. Michael Saylor today getting talking about some purchases over the next, since I believe since November, purchased 2,501. But also sold a few tax purposes apparently. so, so definitely, but that's a lot of accumulation. I believe it was around 44.1 million. Not exact number, but right around that price, and that's a lot of bread to be thrown around out there. And I'm definitely excited to see where this price action's going. As you could tell, we've seen some good. I mean, you see some good sized buy-ins come in, and then you see some good sales, but I'm sure there's a lot of people buying in and DCing in currently. But that's just everybody's got their own warfare game going on when it comes to the stocks and the crypto game, and so here we are. I could look at. I got it on the grid. So here we are in some sales price action. So definitely keep an eye on that price action. Definitely excited to see where we're going to be going into tomorrow's show. So tonight we did the OG KUSH, which was definitely fabulous. So uh, definitely, I've been thinking about doing some videos on that as well. So we'll keep an eye on that. But for everybody and all the coins we talked about tonight, good luck. And you always remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only. And you always go do what's right for you. So you always have a good afternoon, good evening, good morning, and good day. Mr. Big Braids is signing out.